is up, everybody? Welcome, everybody. Everybody. Okay, I am drawing a blank. Wow, that is a new one. Damn. Okay, that feels really fucking weird, but like I said, welcome everybody. Sorry that I'm out of it for just ever so slightly. I don't know what is up with my head right now. Let's just get straight to it, and then hopefully that I can regain my sanity at some point, I guess. I hope. I have had a very busy couple of days, so I guess that it is kind of to be expected that I am out of it for a tiny bit. Ooh. I am hopeful that this is going to be the code talker. But yeah, Thursday I had a somewhat busy day. Friday I had a sneak. And then Sunday, another mining. Okay, that's like the 6th that we get, but sure. Then Friday I had a sneak from the new set. I tried to collect literally every single Doom Z card that I could get my hands on. Then on Saturday I had a dinner party because my grandpa, his birthday is coming up. And then yesterday I had another sneak. So I have been under the people for so incredibly much the last couple of days that my head is fucking toast. Ooh, Chimera is a good one. Chimera is... that's good. That's a good one. I don't care about Samurai United because this is going to be dusted. Just like every other Samurai card we have gotten so far. So yeah. My head is a scrambled mess. But we're gonna go have some fun today. Hopefully by tomorrow I have my entire thoughts back in place where they are supposed to be. Wait, that's our 3rd Skullmeister, right? Oh, that's actually kind of nice. I still needed a 3rd one of this, so that's not bad. It's a coder. It's a good card. Malice does love it. I don't, because I don't like Malice, but no. Wait, that was a cat. We've got a cat! Oh my god. There was a cat in the random section. And how have you guys all been? I hope that you are doing just as well as me. Although I have to say, my head being a mess right now kinda does make it that I hope that you guys are doing better than me. A whole lot of accessories. Who cares? This is a nice pull. This is a decent pull. Cyanide mining is kind of whatever, but it's not bad. The Skullmeister is nice. Melee is okay, but pretty sure that most hero decks are not playing it nowadays. What else do we have? The Burning Dragon is actually kind of decent. It's a rare, but still. The Pearl Lily. We like Lily. Torrential is kind of whatever, but I mean, it is pretty good. If we do build a version of the deck of like Dynamorphia with the Labyrinth cards, this could be an option because we can set this with Lady of the Silver Castle. I mean, the rest is really not it. So, okay, sure. Any free pulls? No? Okay. Sadness. Okay. So, let's see. We could get a buttload of gems from doing the Duelist Cup. I'm not even sure what the rules of this Duelist Cup are, if I'm honest. Yeah. We're gonna get a whole bunch of stuff. There you go. What are the rules of this event? Okay, wait, no, that is what I needed. There you go. Okay, so we wanna know no, wait. Wait, yeah, it's really funky that they are saying like, oh, look at that, this, that, blah, blah, blah. But this Forbidden Limited list doesn't tell you what, why, or how. So that's always fun. Because if there's a fusion event, then this is what is on the Forbidden list. Because every single Link monster is on here. And every single Synchro XEs. All of it. Except for like half of the fusion pool. As you can see, like this is literally everything. But then we're going to Synchro and then suddenly we're seeing a whole fuck ton of purple. So that doesn't tell us anything. Can we copy from... Oh, we can. Oh. Can we literally copy this? Is this completely legal? It is. Okay. Cool. We'll take it. This does give more gems. We kinda do have to grind for this though. There's no way that I'm able to do this within one stream. And it only lasts for about 1 more week. Hold on. Yeah, so it's gonna end next Monday at 5 in the morning for me. Well, that sounds like a fucking blast. Yeah, no. We're gonna go do the Duelist Cup. I mean, I kinda had ladder in my head because that seemed more chill and relaxed, but I do wanna have the gems from this. It's way too good of a reward to like ignore it. I already have been sitting here ignoring it for a week apparently. Wasn't even aware that it was starting next week or last week. The Ascent is actually not bad. If they do manage to get this thing live, then we are solid. It's weird, but that is a thing. So I guess we're just gonna go with normal Lacrima. Dump this. There. Now we have an option. I could say shuffle Lacrima back, summon Engraver, activate Engraver in hand. Having it in hand is really awkward, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna go for Tract first. Because I already have what I need. But this does play really hard into Nibiru. But I think that's okay. I think I'm fine with that. Because I much rather have the trap, because the trap does give me more options in case they don't activate the trust. I know that this is maybe one of the weirdest lines that you guys have ever witnessed, and you're totally right if you're screaming at your PC right now. But this does kind of work out. We do have the triple fiends in grave, so we can fuse for exactly what we want to go for. Actually, I kind of hope that they Nibiru me here. That might actually be ideal, if I'm honest. We could go for the Lacrima as well. Because we could use the fusion spell, or the spell in grave. We're gonna use these. No. Reborn this. Put this in back row. Effect of sequence to equip. No, we're not gonna negate anything. Get the fuck out of here. Then we can go Engraver for the trap. They will know that we have the trap. I mean, sure, they will know, but now they have to pick, because we're just gonna set a triple back row and pass to them. Is this good? No, not at all. Is this the best we could have done here? Yes. Which is good enough for me, I guess. I don't have a single way of drawing a card with this extra right now, so... Maybe if I would have made this, I could have drawn one card. That would maybe have been better before making the fusion. Doesn't this just win me the game? They can't even... Yeah, exactly. They can't even do anything about it. Okay. Yes, we are gonna go for the Lacrima here. We will shuffle Lacrima back to summon the Eknum Day. I get the feeling that this works, right? I mean... I don't have anything to summon here, so that's fine. I mean, I have Engraver, but I'd rather keep him in the grave. Alert, you say. Okay. Yeah, sure. Okay, we get a Golden Lord. Hi, Lordy Lord. Do we want to get something back? No. No, that's fine. You have a wall. Noted. Okay. Oh. Let's go for this. Make Requiem. Yes, we will use the effect of Desiree. We will send the sequence back to the extra. Then we can send the Golden Lord. This goes to grave. Summon Lacrima. Effect of Lacrima. Send Engraver. Effect Engraver. Shuffle back Engraver. These two for sequence. Effect sequence. I love how this is just all functioning within the same axis of itself. It's so stupid. This with this. No. Get the Desiree back. We can equip from field. That's totally fine by me. And then we can equip the Requiem to this bitch as well. That should be game. I needed 1,000 more, so, you know, there you go. Man, I love it when this is working. I still can't believe that at the start of this stream I was so out of it. I'm still not entirely in, if I'm honest. Feels weird. 1 second. Okay. I'm all tanked up on energy drink again. Let's see where this is gonna take us. Oh my god, if we win, we go up in our rank. Oh my goodness. And we get to go first. Wait, what? That's pretty good. Not gonna lie though, that opponent from the game before this, they could have absolutely ruined us if they went first. Gonna be straight up honest with you all, that could have been a fucking disaster. I am gonna go for Theresia here. And I do have a reason for it. I do think that I need at least the intact. I feel like otherwise the deck kind of flops. Although maybe Sonic would have been better here. A good chance Sonic would have been better. Then again, it's a 60 card pile. Yeah, exactly. Tell me, do you have an Ice Blossom? No, we're chaining the thing itself, okay. I mean, I can negate that as well, you know. Oh my goodness, is that the Visa Starfrost that I have in chat now? Oh my god, I am absolutely starstruck right now. It is pretty intriguing to see that my opponent decided to search for something in response to whatever, knowing that I had the intact set, but sure. They sure take their sweet ass time, huh? Yep. Is this where I am going to eat an imperm? I get the feeling that this might be Imperm Central. This isn't Calarium. No, you're right. You're right. Welcome. This is Earth. It's a shit show. Earth is a fucking shit show, but we love it here. Actually, I love to play with cards that you might be familiar with. Well, okay, I guess we lose. My opponent knows what they're doing, that is. Yeah, it seems to be the case that they are familiar with the strategy. Okay, well then. Tell me, opponent, how we gonna die? How are we going to die? Called by on? Uh-huh. What are we called buying? Cantragina. Oh. Chaining called by on Theresia? Okay, so we're negating both of the monsters I have left on my field for this turn and the next. That's hella annoying. I mean, not that Cantragina is that bad, because she does become 4K, so, you know, there's that, but... Good God. Okay, battle phase. Are we gonna crash it into the Cantragina? No, we're making both 4K. Hey, opponent, did you just press yellow buttons? You literally you're literally making it so I am winning. Huh? Visas, was this your doing? Was this your influence? Was this your outside assistance? Cause this was a fucking okay. Sure. Uh-huh. Yep. Duelist level 7, by the way. Oh man. Okay. Yeah, that was quite something. That was very special. Very special indeed. I am so confused what the hell was going on with that opponent's head, but okay. We take Rex turn, we negate the 2 monsters that are on the field by using Called By, and then we activate the effect of Rex turn to fuck ourselves over. Uh-huh, yeah. I mean, gotta do something with your life, right? Gotta do something with your life. Can we get to a unicorn? No, we're eating a fucking Veiler. Okay. Yep. Okay. Get Veilered, Fender. Get Veilered. So anyway. I am gonna go and send the Theresia here, because we do have a negate in this, we have a negate in this, and this possibly could go boom. So, I mean, I could have linked them all for Moon into Requiem into the entire line, but for Sonic I do need the Dynamorphia on the field, so, you know. Well, that happened faster than I was imagining it would have. Okay. We're playing straight into the Sonic. Sure. I mean, granted, the deck only plays 1 Sonic, so, you know. Now I am a little bit scared, because there's a good chance that our opponent goes for... No. Visas, you seem to get the wrong idea here. The planet's name is called Earth. You know, formalities, but still. Let's get that antelope out of here. Wow, what? We are allowed to play? Oh, damn. Also, Visas, I have a question. Do you happen to know this guy? Are you familiar with him? He has been saving my ass quite a couple of times, and I'm not sure if I should trust him or not. So I figured that I should ask, you know. Okay, apparently you do know the guy, huh? Interesting. And you don't really seem very fond of him either, so whatever that did with you. Okay, sure. Okay, now we do have a couple of options. We could normal summon the unicorn, bring back Fenrir, and then see whatever we are doing, or we can Regina. Banish fusion, fusion again. No? Okay, sure. Or we scoop, I guess. But yeah, I just want to check if Mr. Visas is familiar with this. Does this ring a bell? I mean, I'm not entirely certain, but it might be useful for you specifically to see this site. Because they might cause some trouble. Not want to say a whole lot, but I guess I should warn you. So anyway, this is going pretty smoothly so far. We're in our level up again, okay. And we're gonna go first again. Those coin flips, man. I swear. Visas is blessing us over here. Jesus. What the hell? This hand is cracked. Going first with this hand is absolutely insane. So, Fenrir. Let's bait with Fenrir. We're not baiting anything. Okay. Sure. Guess there's nothing to bait, huh? Engraver for Trekt, then Trekt for Lurry. Then we throw Lurry into the graveyard. Triggering Lurry to go and summon itself. I guess we're gonna go through the Fiendsmith cards for just this second. This does give us the best chance of getting through with the what's it called? The Dynamorphia stuff. I do have to summon Theresia here though, so that's kind of sad. Would have liked to keep that away for a second, but linking the Fenrir off is not it. We go for Intact. And then linking Lacrima and Theresia for Sequence. sequence for Desiree with Engraver, Lurie, and... this one is difficult. Do I want to get the Requiem back now, or do I want to keep this Engrave in case they go for a big rock? I think I want to keep this. Yeah. I know it might seem weird because keeping Engraver in grave for that exact scenario would be a possibility as well, I suppose. But this would do pretty decent and similar things, I suppose. Let's go summon him back. Throw that in the back row. Let's equip the sequence to the Desiree. Set this, set this. Pass. This is actually a pretty solid board. Not gonna lie, this is a pretty decent board. We get to make Rexstorm here as well. So we end on Rexstorm with a monster negate with Fenrir and Desiree. Lacrima Engrave with the Requiem, and if they out our back row, then we could theoretically reborn the Desiree with Acrim Day again, because we still have the Lacrima Engrave. So this is solid. Tune. Well, that fucking sucks. Okay. I guess this is where we make the Requiem. Kinda don't have a choice here, huh? Let's see what they're gonna search. If it's another Toon content, then there's a high likelihood. No, it's Kingdom. Okay. That fucking sucks. Okay, well, we're at 2000 versus a deck that is capable of attacking directly. So let's hope that they are activating a monster effect, otherwise we're fucking goners. Desiree is only allowed to do so much, you know? Uh-huh. Comic hand. Wait, did they announce a new format? Okay. Interesting. Do tell, what did they announce? Better question, where did they announce it? Would like to see the announcement myself, if I'm honest. That could be interesting, yo. Yeah, we're gonna try to snatch something, huh? Well, tell me, what are we gonna snatch? It's not Desiree, because this targets. Equipping targets, that's a stupid thing. Okay, so if this is not on the field, this is destroyed. We're gonna try to snatch Rexstorm. They're on 8k. Yeah, I have to negate both of those cards, I guess. It's a little bit annoying, but I kind of have to. I wish that I didn't have to. Because if they now have a Raigeki, for example, we're absolutely toast. Oh my god, wait, what was this again? You can tribute this card, special summon one level 7 or lower red ice monster from your deck. If this card is in your graveyard, blah 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 blah. Yeah, tribute is cost, so I don't think so. We're negating this, get out. Could have activated Rexstorm there, but you know. I'm not gonna get them to go and search for Red Ice Toon Dragon. Oh, it's still negated, right? It's still negated. Yeah, okay. I would actually like to go and activate this effect. Thank you very much. Get that fucking field spell out of here. Be gone, Toon Kingdom! The fact that we are even seeing Toon Kingdom is absurd. That's a decent card. It's not gonna do much, but it's decent. What was this again? Intact. Okay. Let's just go to battle. Let's kick first with Rexstorm. Because that's a guaranteed 3k. If they throw something in front of it, we have Fenrir and Desiree to like follow up on it. That should be fine. Oh my fucking god. Tell me, what are we gonna negate? Fenrir or Rexstorm? I don't think so. Rexstorm is way too fucking precious for me right now. Because if they summon anything in attack, then I do have the ability to lower it to 500 attack. Which means I still get to beat over it. So hey, that would be a good thing, right? Please let it be a Masochist campaign. I mean, if the new game mode would be Masochist and they announced it for both Master Duel and the physical card game, that would be fucking absurd. Masochist in the physical card game, like, I don't know. That sounds wild. Also, holy mother of gems. I love this. That was 640 gems in like, what, 4 games? We're back where we started, by the way. We're back where we started at the start of the stream. I love the Duelist Cup. The Duelist Cup is the best. Especially lower on the ladder, because you are seeing things like toons. Yay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We lost the die roll. Whoops. Well, is this what that feels like? Is that what this is like? I mean, whoops. This hand is good though. Kinda sad that Lurry is in our opener and we don't have a way of discarding it. But opening with Debunk, Ferret Flames and Imperm in combination with Teresia, that's not bad. We don't have to negate that guy. That's gonna be linked off anyway. I'm more terrified of the thing that they're gonna summon with it. Yep, there you have it. Now the question is this worth getting rid of? They did use the normal summon for it, right? Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Oh man, they're playing Blue Eyes and Red Eyes in the same deck. They are going to search for the Metal Morph, I would assume. Or the Metal Dragon. Yeah, it's RDM. I mean, it's annoying regardless, but you know. Not quite sure where I should have negated things. I guess that I could negate that guy. First, you do need to activate the effect, though. Okay. We will imperm you. Simply because you're a level 10. So it's a fuck ton harder to get this guy off of the field without doing a shitload of bullshit shenanigans. Although, I mean, I guess that you could summon Sage or something. That would still be annoying. Yeah, send Blue Eyes. Yup. Not gonna lie, this is less scary. Yeah, okay, you're a little bit late, Ash. Just ever so slightly. Okay, 2 back row. What are we gonna do? Normal Theresia, set back row, Ferret Flames, debunk, pass. Or Lurry bait the entire fucking engine. Don't end on Dynamorphia. No, that sounds wrong. This still doesn't sound... yeah, okay. That fucking sucks. In that case, I need to lower my life myself. Fun times. And how did you lower your life points? Well... battle. Let's see. Ah, okay. Sure. What are we gonna make? Tyrant. Yay! Something that's bigger! Hell yeah! Let me hit that Tyrant Dragon. I'm gonna crash into you, Tyrant Dragon. Oh, it's gonna be so glorious. Who needs a masochist campaign mode if you are able to play fucking Dynamorphia? I mean, what are we on about? Okay, let's see. We can set to... pass. And pray to everything that's holy that we're able to survive this one turn. We have a hand Grave Negate for monster effects, and we have a Ferret Flames for in case we are in trouble with whatever. I'm gonna keep Ash. They can go and send the Blue Eyes, that's fine, I don't care. They have 7k on field. I have 2 back row. I figured that you were gonna try to do that, sure. Summon from grave. I'm gonna say they're gonna reborn Blue Eyes, right? Yeah, exactly. Okay, that's 10k total. 10k total. We're gonna put it on sensitive mode here, because otherwise we are gonna fucking struggle into oblivion, and that is what they are supposed to be doing. Okay, please hit with the 3k first. No, you're not. Okay, well, in that case, I don't really have any options, huh? You get to keep 33. The rest is gonna go bye-bye. So that Tyrant is gonna go anyway. We are able to survive, but by like the skin of our teeth. Decisions. Okay, we're gonna live on fucking 300 life points. Noted. Perfect. I never wanted to live on anything more than 300 anyway. Who fucking lives on more than 300 life points, am I right? Okay, so we still have that negate. That's kind of nice. That means that we are safe to, like, try something. Except when that back row is a pop, which would really fucking suck. But we have to go and try to do whatever we can, so hey, here we go. I don't like that they have a response. Is it Solem? No, it's Maxi. Well, I guess that we're gonna Ash the Maxi. I am not gonna deal with you drawing cards throughout the entire Requiem thing, so no thanks. Called by. Wait, hold on. We are forcing a called by with Ash. In that case, we are gonna tribute Requiem first. We need to get rid of the blue eyes. Oh my god, they have an Ash themselves. Let's close this chain. I'm fucking done with this bullshit. Jesus Christ. At least we know they don't have anything after this. So they are gonna draw cards, but we can send the blue eyes with Engraver. They don't have anything to bring back, right? Yeah, this doesn't bring itself back. So if we go Engraver... I mean, I'm aware how risky this is. But they're banishing the Ash Blossom, which then can't negate the Max C. But we can go Requiem, equip to Engraver, boost Engraver, effect Engraver, send the back row and the blue eyes. Kick for 1,800, set Imperm past the dam and pray for a miracle. It needs to be this one card that wins them the game. It didn't. Cool. Oh, that is thematically very fucking fitting. I'm sorry, I like that. That is amazing. I mean, they do have something. It's a Maxi again. Okay, here we go. Sure. Oh my god. Okay, well, at least we're gonna kick for more now. Watch me, Blue Eyes player. Well, Blue Eyes, Red Eyes, I mean, same old, same old. You stream on Twitch? No. No, I don't stream on Twitch. I did make a account for specifically this channel on Twitch. With like this branding and this name. But I am not streaming there because Twitch is a very competitive place. And they don't really support your growth necessarily, I would say. Like, they don't advertise for you, where YouTube does push out that you're live if you have people chatting, if you have people watching, etc. So, you know, that is something that I have been thinking about a lot, because I know that if I am doing well, Twitch could It definitely is the one platform where most people would watch streams. Yeah, exactly, Ash. Exactly. I have been thinking about doing dual streams and whatnot, but that just doesn't seem it, you know? You know, no, this is fine. Let's go to their turn. I'm not gonna try to overextend here. I could have had game there, actually. So I did kind of throw, but, you know, whatever. If I lose, I lose. Oh, for fuck's sake. Wait, that's full combo. I have to negate this. This really sucks, because if they run a second spirit... If they run a second spirit, then I'm gonna die. That actually sucks. Yeah, I knew it. Because this can bring back the blue eyes. Yeah, no, we're dead. It is a Dynamorphia deck. Yup. It is a Dynamorphia deck. A Dynamorphia deck that's very much dying, but hey, at least we died to the blue eye, so, you know. Kaiba will be proud of us. It sucks that I can't look at my opponent's deck inside of this format. Is that a video of deck list? Well, no, not necessarily, but I can show you. Here you go. The thing that I do have to say though is this list is a little bit of a mishmash. The You're Finished is in here just because we pulled it out of legacy packs and I was having a very weird streak with adding random cards to the list. You're Finished is not supposed to be in here if you're playing it a little bit more serious. But the fact that we can almost always activate this card in our opponent's turn if we do draw it in our opening hand is kind of funny. Because if you think about it, one Frenzy with one intact and our opponent throwing a hand trap is already one activation. The opponent's card is 2. This is number 3. Then we have the activation of Kent Regina in the following chain, which is 4. So that's already 4 activations, and that's without doing anything special. What's the Azar after Paradise? Where's Paradise? Paradise, Azar. Debunk. The reason why I'm running 1 debunk and 2 intact is intact you can search. Like, intact is searchable with the Theresia. Debunk as a one-off is really good versus things like Bestials. Because Bestials, especially Druid's Worm, is a fucking pain to deal with because you really don't have anything to stop it, basically. The other thing that Debunk is good at is versus things like hand traps that would like to summon themselves. In the case of Gamma, for example. Or things like branded cards, because half the branded main deck monsters would like to go and put it back in the deck or summon it on the field, yada yada yada. Debunk just says no, it now goes to banish and you can go and forget about it. This is bad versus Malice, no. Well, funny enough, this is really good versus Malice if you are going first and you're not afraid to lose to a single monster. Because if you're not afraid to lose and your hand permits you to do it, you can be on 1,000 before they ever get to activate anything. Because here's the thing. Most Malice players, what they will do is they go, take turn, draw for turn, immediately go into the main phase, normal summon Dormouse or normal summon Rabbit. If they summon either one of those as their normal summon, in response, before they ever get a trap, you can already make the Kent Regina. So White Rabbit is a thing. Because after that, they will have a trap and they could theoretically go and chain that to whatever you are going to try to do. But it won't ever become a... it never will become a banish. Because by the time that it becomes a banish, when they have their Link 3, you already have Rexstorm. And there's nothing they can do against Rexstorm. They have 0 outs for Rexstorm, except for one card. And that's this. No. Malice in the Mirror is a card that they can search. That actually does stop your Rexstorm almost immediately on the spot. And it extends for them because you banish a Malice monster from your hand or face-up field. And then you can negate the monster that you target. So, Malice in the Mirror is actually a problem. But most people that I talked to about this entire thing, because Malice has been a problem in the TCG for a long time. It's not that big of a problem anymore because they kind of gutted the entire deck into the fucking floor. But people say that White Rabbit is the best starter of the deck. If you open White Rabbit, you have full combo and then some. Dormouse is full combo and then some, but you do have to already use the White Rabbit banish effect that way. So it's a little bit less of a sturdy combo. But it still is full combo because you get the White Rabbit. White Rabbit, though, usually searches for the MTP07 or for GWC. This card doesn't really do much for us. Doesn't really matter all that much. This, with a Link 3 on the field already, is a fucking nightmare to deal with. So, it is a little bit of a coin flip. Versus Malice, if you start, you're almost always solid. And I say almost because, as you can see, the deck does have a chance to brick. Like, you could open with double Alert, Brute, Ferret Flames, and Imperm. And if that's your opening hand, then good fucking luck playing. You know, like, there's definitely duds in the game that, yeah, I have had it happen. It fucking sucks, but, you know, you move on and then you think like, yeah, okay, sure. However, if you start with Unicorn, Engraver, Theresia, Intact, and I don't know, Debunk, then you're actually not that bad. Like, Debunk doesn't really work versus Malice because you banish the card, so you know that's a thing. But then again, how many monsters of Malice trigger in the grave? Or in the hand? The only one that can trigger in hand is March. That's the only monster that activates from hand. The rest all activates inside of the graveyard. Or, no, not graveyard, in banish. So Debunk versus Malice is not that great. But for the main part, Malice is not that big of a problem. If they go first, however, say goodbye to all your hopes and dreams because you're never gonna make it back. Ever. Because if they go Cryptor, MTPO7 with the Code Talker, the Ignister Talker, in combination with a White Rabbit, then there's no fucking way that you're ever gonna make anything. Because the White Binder instantly shuts down your entire Fiendsmith engine. This one shuts down all hopes of ever resolving a Frenzy or a Domain. Because before you get to the point where you get to activate those cards, they already have banished it. Same goes for the MTP. So yeah, that's a problem. The other problem is if they do have a Red Ransom that is linked, this becomes a 0 attack and 3000 defense. This becomes a 2500 attack, 0 defense. This becomes a 0 attack and 4000 defense. Because this bitch flips all of your attacks, attack and defenses in reverse. So it just becomes a fucking shit show is basically what I'm trying to say. But besides that, Malice is a lovely deck. Don't worry about it. Honestly, I would much rather play versus Malice than versus Yummy, K9, or Dracotail, if I'm entirely honest. So, you know. Yeah. No, exactly. It's exactly what Drew just said. Malice is just super resilient, but if you can stop them in making their board, you're good. Because they can't deal with that. Like, it's resilient against disruption because it has so many ways of getting the same thing done, basically. Talking about Malice. So anyway. And I have 0 disruptions as well. This is great. Oh, I love this so much. Yeah, I know, Dre. I know, Drew. I know. Oh, boy. Wait, what? Wait, why are we going for Chessie? Do we have Rabbit already? We still have our normal summon, I suppose, so... Yeah, we had Rabbit in hand, okay. Well. Chat, I'm gonna go and take a nap. Tell me when they are done, okay? Please wake me up when September ends. Did they really just... They went for... Okay. I can't believe that they went for TB11. That's weird. The current like good decks in quotation marks are not running TB11 anymore. GWC is already questionable for most players. Ah, okay, Wicked. Yeah, here we go. March Hare, Banish. Yup. Trigger. Wait. Trigger? Oh. Right. Yup. Is it used a lot in Asia? Interesting. Most people that are playing it in the TCG are not using it. They're basically running one trap and one trap only. Then again, in Asia you guys do have, or like in the OCG, you do have the Maxi problem. So I guess that it might be because of Maxi. In the TCG, we don't have to worry about Maxi at all, so... That would explain why it's still being used on Master Duel, actually. Also, it's really interesting because if you are running all 3 traps, then you could banish them with Whitebinder. That could make it so that all of your Malice monsters suddenly become one-shots. That makes some of them like 6k. And seeing how easy it is for Malice to make their Link monsters, basically. Having 3 times 6k on the board is absurd. Especially if you get to reborn the Heart Cryptor. Heart Cryptor becomes 5k on its own, and then another 3k on top of it, 8k. 8k with double 6k next to it. And that's a lot of damage. Okay, we're done. I'm not gonna beat through a double Apo. Like, come on. Not if we also have the 2 traps set in the back row. Absolutely not. Not gonna bother. I was hoping they would skip past it or something, you know? You never know. Not even like 2 or 3 games ago, we were fighting versus fucking Toons, so, you know. Kind of funny. We're either fighting versus a Toon player or we're fighting versus a player that is going full Malice combo and then literally makes everything. That's an interesting development, huh? Go ahead, troll. No? Damn it. Okay, no? Oh. Okay. Sure. You know what? Let's just set everything. Oh, they do have something. Yeah, they do have something. Interesting. Oh my god, what is this? It's 6 Samurai. 6 Sam is actually kind of scary. They have Ash. Well, good thing that we have intact. Oh Ash Shama, please do not negate our glorious fusion traps. I back off D. Don't do it. Oh god, we have a response. Okay, so we have a quick effect in hand. Because otherwise I already would have had the window to activate this. Which we are still gonna do, because I ain't gonna wait for them to go and do anything. It can be Imperm because they have a monster. What is it? That's an interesting one. Can be Gamma. Could be Maxi. I don't like how I'm drawing a blank on what it is that they have in hand. What is it that you have in hand? It could be Droplet, I suppose. But you would have used Droplet there. Like, there's no shot you're not activating Droplet there. Ah. Ah, that's what it was. Okay. I guess that would do it. I mean, I'm on 1,000, so... Interesting. Yeah, okay, I guess that doesn't work, huh? I mean, 1,000 is usually enough, but 6 Samurai does have low attack monsters in main deck, so... Guess I should have paid attention to that. That is a little bit too high, though. Wait. Wait, why did Rexterm... This guy as synchro material lowers... Okay, I see. That is kinda nifty, not gonna lie. Not that it's gonna do a whole lot, but... Sure. Be gone. Uh-huh. We do have to deal with triple back row still, though, so... Let's not cheer for our saviors too fast. We could go for another fusion. I suppose that's worth a try. Make another Cantaragina. We're going through our materials real fucking quick, but, you know. Okay. We get CN back, and then this is gonna go and... Special summon. Hand or graveyard, okay. Yeah, I guess we're gonna make Cantaragina here. Just in case. We don't have to activate anything here, not just yet. Monster in defense, it would go to 125. If they have anything, we have this engrave as backup, plus destruction effects to reborn either one of those. Sure. Start off damage. You do have something. Okay. Interesting. Huh. Huh. I mean, I still would have killed it with Rexterm, but... You know, the effort was made. I do hope that we are able to get enough gems together at the end of this Duelist Cup. I would love to get that... Alistair bundle. I like the mate base. It's like the burning circle that he uses to summon all of the demons. This hand is fine, but really fucking awkward. No interaction. If our opponent is gonna start comboing and negates Theresia, we're kinda screwed. Okay. That doesn't promise anything good. 1-for-1 pitching Maxi. Is this Yubel? Please tell me this is not Yubel. That would fucking suck. Okay, no, we're getting Fallen Paradise. Okay, so it's a legitimate god deck. Yup, it's a legitimate Sacred Beast deck. Otherwise we wouldn't run the field spell, I mean... Oh wait, Drew, you know what it does? Because that is real fucking good for us. I have like a vague clue about how it works, but I'm not fully familiar with it. I know that the field spell had something that... Yeah, here. Your opponent cannot target the beasts. Also, these monsters cannot be destroyed by your opponent card effects while you control them. If you control, you draw 2 cards. Yeah, but it's mainly the target protection. And it protects from destruction. Okay. Ah, okay. Okay. Well, Rexham doesn't target. That's the stupid thing about Rexham. Rexham doesn't target, and Rexham prevents our opponent from activating the effects, not the monsters. So, you know, there's that, but... okay, so we end on Raviel and Yellow Cheez-It, Hamon, and we have the Searing Thunder guy in hand. This most likely is the skill drain. Okay, so this card gains these effects based on the number of Uria, Hamon, and or Raviel with different names. 1. Each time your opponent normal summons a monster or special summons, gain attack equal to that monster's attack. Sure. Negate the activated effect of monsters your opponent controls. That's fucking annoying. Any monsters sent to your opponent's graveyard are also banished. AKA resolve Ferret Flames or fucking die. Well, that's fun. It doesn't even specify where, so this just negates any monster effect. Imperm can target them. No, you seem to forget something. I can't summon Kent Regina. I don't have a fusion. I don't have access to my fusions because this is negating the effect of the Theresia. So I need to have a way out from underneath that with a spell or a trap. But how am I going to get the spell or a trap? Because I don't get to draw either, because my draw engine is all based on monster effects. Well, this is fucking awkward. I mean, I do have an idea. If this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle and send it to the graveyard, inflict 1000 damage to your opponent. But this says that it doesn't go to the grave. Okay, so that means that this is turned off. So I could go Theresia, kick into this. Do they have a negate? I mean, they have a face down, so... Oh my god, okay, this is a negate. I fucking knew it. They have to have a negate. That means that Fossil Dick is going to be negated. Fetid Flames is going to be negated. This is GG. Yep. Yep. Yeah, no, this is just over. The problem is they have two monsters, so they can negate. They can negate at least one. And then even if I would have used Fetid Flames in the draw, they would have another one, which means that they could still go and turn one into face-up defense to negate the Fetid Flames. So it doesn't matter how I would have played that. What would have been the only way to out that? I think I don't have any way of outing it. Unless I set like 5 back row and they are all active. So 2 Fetid Flames, Frenzy, and I don't know, something else. But Frenzy doesn't matter anyway because that trap keeps that in check because the effect of Wrexham is negated. So I can't prevent myself from dying. This would be negated. No, wait, this is a counter trap. Intact would have worked. How would I have been able to out it besides that? I mean, I didn't have any interaction whatsoever, so I guess there's that. They were able to build the entire board literally for free. I can't believe that we lost to Sacred Beasts because they had the right hand. That's such a bullshit. Oh well. It happens. Time to move on and go to the next one. Let's hope that we have a better hand this time. Okay, I am asking too much of this game, ain't I? Then again, this hand is really fucking good. If this unicorn comes through, and they have something, I am fucking terrified of activating that unicorn. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Let's try to bait any Ash Blossoms with this. Okay, it's not Ash. So it's Maxi, Veiler, Imperm, any of those. Let's see what it is. I'm gonna make them have it. Don't worry, we are gonna search for Birth if I get the chance. I kinda have to. Okay, okay. Oh, right, Fuwa. I forgot about the Mulcharmies. Yeah, no, you're right. But we are gonna go and look in your extra to see whatever the fuck you're playing. Oh, wait. Oh, I know enough. Do you see this really nice little Zark over here? That Zark is gonna go bye-bye. Good riddance to you. Yeah, no, don't worry. It's Zark, hands down. First target of the day, Zark. On a silver platter. To the face down banish you go. Requiem. And then we go Bird. No, we're not gonna chain anything. We will use the Bird's effect to summon a second unicorn though. Then we will set one over there, and we could activate this, but we're not. Pass. I'm not gonna give the Pendulum deck enough cards to do that entire combo for free. Well, I mean, I guess that is pretty much free, but, you know, sure. Let's start with Requiem. And then Chain Domain. They shouldn't be aware that we are on Dynamorphia up until this point, so... let's go for Cantragina, and then on a new chain we can make Rexterm. That should stop almost their entire bullshit shenanigans. Because here we can go Lacrima. Lacrima is like guaranteed to send the trap in this scenario. Wait. If this card is in your graveyard, you control no monsters, you can special summon this card. Oh, I know what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I was about to say, I know which 3 cards I'm gonna banish. Get that shit out of here. And then on the new on the 3rd one, there you go, chain 3. So, let's make... Oh. Let's make a Rexterm. Banish those 3. And then send the trap. And we have Lurry, Engraver, and Requiem Engrave. So we have plenty to throw into the wind. Okay, we're gonna add something. We have an Imperm for any monster that is gonna try to do anything. You can special summon one monster from your hand. Meh. Let's go for Unicorn. Just Unicorn. We don't need anything else. I know that they want to bring this back. So, face down it goes. Now we're gonna go for this. And you know what the stupid thing is? Have you seen the almighty Imperm column? Imperm columns are really, really annoying for Pendulum decks to deal with. Because now it doesn't matter what you're putting in that column, because it's negated. So that means that 1/2 of your Pendulum skill is not able to activate, and that could really fuck you over. Although I get the feeling that this guy knows what he's doing, so that's annoying. Because I'm not quite familiar with what all those cards do just yet. I only have played versus this deck a couple of times. Yeah, exactly. There's a good chance he does try to go for Electrum here. Yep, there you have it. Oh! Beyond. Yeah, I'm sorry, but Beyond is not gonna stay on the field. Don't you fucking worry, that's not gonna stay on the field at all. Lurry can go back. Oh my god, bye! That's too big. That's not too big. That's... okay. That's annoying. Supreme King Gate. Oh, wait, that's gonna add Donut, right? You know what the problem is with this entire PS? Lacrima is summoned in attack. So if I go to 1000 now and I activate Rexstorm too early, I'm just gonna die because they just kick over Lacrima. So that's annoying. Wait, what are we doing? Double any battle damage that monster inflicts to your opponent this turn if it... okay. Sure. I mean, I have to say, decks like this are really annoying for me to deal with because they activate in extra deck, they activate in grave, banners, hands, and field is basically, it's a back row. It's a back row deck. So now I have to keep in mind that the astrograph inside of the extra monster zone, that's a card that is going to deal double damage to me. Which is obnoxious to deal with. I cannot target spellcasters with spell cards or effects. That's fine. We're not going to do that anyway. Okay, it gives them another search. That's about it. Sure. They still have to deal with Rexstorm. And their only way to deal with Rexstorm is by killing me, I think. And then kicking over the Lacrima. They have another copy of this in their hand. Ah, wait, hold on. Is this... Can you activate this more than once? Yes, you can, because it's a soft once. Wow, double Iris Magician is a soft once. Well, whoop-de-fucking-do. Ain't that amazing? So that's gonna be what? This, activate, target this deals double, this deals double? Okay, end of main. Okay, that's pendulum effect. If this card you control is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can special summon this card from your hand. You can banish this card you control plus 4 monsters. That's not a quick. Okay. I feel like I'm forgetting something and I'm not sure what, but I have to try. Okay. Well, we're on 1000. Can you burn for 1000? That's the question. I'm not quite sure if they can, but you know. Okay. We're just gonna go and make a Baron. Hello, Baron. Baron and IP. What does this do? Pendulum Graph, blah 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 blah. That's a good card. We can't target anything with it, but it's a good card. Also, I don't like that Drew is saying who gonna tell him. I get the feeling that I'm gonna die to 1,000 burn, but you know. I guess it's a thing, huh? Let's go for Engraver. Shuffle back the Desiree. They will change something to this, I can already tell. I'm sure you could game. Well, yeah. Tiny problem. There's an IP in the way. If they make something here, then I could be a little bit screwed. Although I could go for it right now. Okay. I already figured there was going to be something here. Your opponent cannot target. You can target one Magician Pendulum monster card in your opponent. Destroy them, then if this effect did not destroy 2 cards, you can send 1 card on the field to the graveyard. Wait. Okay. Chain Rex. Oh no, Rexterm got killed. Please use that Baron, good sir. Go ahead. You know you want to. Come on. You know you want to do it. Use that Baron. Go, go, go. Or are we gonna go for IP into SP? Which would also be an interesting one, because before SP ever resolves unicorn triggers, but... Okay. We are going to negate it. Sure. Sounds good to me. No Rexterm trigger for me. You get to search something. Uh-huh. Well, that means we now get the unicorn. Which means you have to IP here. These two, I would assume. Uh-huh. I mean, he could have gone for an Apo with the Baron. I mean, that would have been a thing, I guess, but, you know. Let's see, what are we gonna get out of here? I get the feeling that getting one of these wouldn't be bad. The Apo would be an option. But I'm not really afraid of Apo, if I'm honest. I guess we're gonna go and banish this guy, this girl. And then that's gonna go and banish something. What are we gonna target? Go ahead, tell me. Engraver. Oh wow, isn't that interesting? Huh. Okay. Yeah, I guess. I would like to draw 2 cards, please. I mean, I could have gone and went for the take, but they have an SP. SP is not really gonna do much. Wait! No! No, don't do it! Oh, I was about to say, don't do it. I mean, I'm still gonna tell you to not do it because I don't know if you are aware of this, but thank you for my unicorn. Okay, we don't have engraver engraved. That's annoying, I suppose. We could SP for SP. Let's go for Tract. Make Lacrima. Yeah, I would like to get something back, please. I would like to get this bitch back from my banish. Is that a thing? Oh my goodness gracious. No, we're not gonna flip anything back. I need everything that's in my grave to be in my grave. Thank you very much. We need this, and we need this. The rest can stay where it is. Then we go for this. Yes, it's gonna count for 2. Agnum Day, no, we're not gonna send anything. That can go there, and then we have another one. Ding dong. And that's game. Aha. Ouch, Rexstorm runs straight into a Fiendsmith engine. Okay. I am really not sure why they didn't decide to banish the other Light Fiend, if I'm honest. That feels weird. Wouldn't they have been better off if they went for banish Lacrima as well? I had the bird already there. I had the card that would bring it back there already. So I fail to see why they banished Unicorn there. It was the biggest attack that I had, but that wasn't game yet. Because they did deal with Rexstorm quite well. I mean, I can say whatever I want, but they did deal with Rexstorm quite well. Okay, it's one of these hands again. Oh, fun. Mekanko. Hello, Hare. How are you doing? Where's Hulu? That's not Hulu. Trust me, you're not the only one. I mean, do you know what's really good against this deck? The Fiendsmith engine. Desiree doesn't target. So if you are able to get to Desiree, you do have the option of negating all of them. But I'm not quite certain what this guy is going to do because they are playing the Fire Warriors as well. So there's a good chance that the Hare is the only one because it's the only Fire Warrior of the 3. Or maybe of the 4 or 5 if you're counting the rituals as well. Wait. We're looking for an Earth Warrior here. Which Earth Warrior are we gonna... Oh. Well. Oh. Okay. Huh. You've got me hooked. I'm intrigued. Of course we're going into fucking Assault. Sure. That makes sense. Uh-huh. Who are we gonna add though? Another Sublimation Knight. Okay, sure. Let's see. I mean, when I use Sark Package and bring out Brave Eyes, I don't have to worry about Ash or any of the Ghost Girls and any 0 attack monster. Yeah, fair enough. That is kind of why I am playing the Kashtira cards. Unicorn and Fenrir both are really good at baiting things like Ash, Imperm, Veiler, etc. Which means that you have less of a chance to encounter them in their turn. Because that does fuck with your Dynamorphia cards quite a bit. The other thing is that versus decks like Blue Eyes, who do actually kind of maybe sometimes do like to make seals, which outs your Rexterm as well. It's really nice to have a Fenrir to just preemptively banish that shit, just so that they don't get to make it. Usually people only run 1 copy of seals, maybe 2, but before they get to the second copy of the seals, they have to activate multiple monster effects already. And the first one is already lethal for it because I can banish 2 in a rotation. So usually I'm kind of okay with how I do the thing, but you know. I mean, yeah, no. I mean, Brave Eye does do it as well. Maybe that's why people do like running the Zark package, though. Because it does give you protection from places where you otherwise wouldn't have protection from. I just think it's really fucking clunky. I mean... And it kinda is, I mean, let's be honest. Your opponent is activating a spell card and then you get to summon the others. But if they don't summon any... if they don't activate any spell cards... And let's be real, almost all the meta decks are using their spell card really late into the combo. So that does make it very awkward. Also, I have to say, this person is fucking popping off. We're gonna end up with a board that is like Charles and whatnot. Not gonna lie, I am not sure if I can beat a board with Charles, but they also have been going for quite a bit, so maybe that we have lucky streaks where their timer is running out. I know that it's not really like very gentleman-like of me to hope that my opponent is running out of time, but hey, I mean, a win is a win, right? it's not like we have been disrupting them, so it's definitely up to them to finish this game properly. Yeah, exactly. We do take those wins, but it does feel a little bit bad at times. Then again, if you're losing to the clock, then just don't play the deck that you're playing, right? Or learn to play faster, I suppose. Then again, I mean, the same does kind of go for whatever we are doing. I have been running out with Dynamorphia as well. Just because sometimes you have to have it on the full control mode. And the second that you do, you're just chipping away seconds every time your opponent does something. But you don't really have a choice. If it's a deck that you need to interrupt on any summon that you need to be able to interrupt, I should say, on any summon that they do, just to prevent zero attack monsters from tributing themselves or whatever, that does make it really awkward. Oh god, wait, we're playing Flame Tongue? Well, that's annoying. This card is really good. I mean, I know that you wouldn't necessarily say so, but that card actually is really good. Because it's able to protect the back row versus a deck that says, hey, yo, if you don't get rid of my back row, you know. But we do have a shot, though. It just depends on what our top deck is. If we have a good card that on the top of our deck, then we have a chance. Otherwise, we're toast. It's that simple. Because both of these have a spell trap negate. Which we don't have any negates for right now because, yeah, this needs to get through. And I'm not sure if that is a thing that we can get to go through. Once per turn, when a spell, trap card, or effect is activated, quick effect, you can send one equip from your hand or face up field to the graveyard, negate the activation, and if you do, destroy that card. So we need to have something that can stop that, which is intact. But the problem is, if they do get to one monster negate, we're toast. Teresia needs to be able to set intact. If we do, we're fine. Ish. Not entirely, like... There's still a little bit of a problem. Oh, yeah, no. Okay, never mind. There you have the negate! Yay! We don't get to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Woohoo! I love it when this kind of thing happens. Yup, you go equip yourself, boy. What did you give again? The equipped monster cannot be destroyed by card effect. That's pretty good. Okay, heart of the cards. Give us a good top deck. Give us a top deck worthy of a duelist of my caliber. Watch how I'm gonna draw, I don't know, Blurry. Oh no, Brute. Hey, Brute is actually not bad. As long as we get Teresia to go through. And as long as he gets the stick. I guess that's a bigger problem. Okay, let's see. How are we gonna do this? I could go Diplos, send Teresia, but that doesn't do it. Because it's not the pop of this that I'm afraid of. It's the negate. The pop is kind of whatever. That's in their turn, so. Yeah. I mean, I guess we only have one option here. Let's go for it. If this doesn't go through, we might as well scoop. Not that they will know. Tom, Tom, Tom. Are they trying to time me out or something? I mean... Oh. Okay, I guess that we had to read the cards, sure. Okay, so, now what? We can negate something in hand and grave. Frenzy will get negated. Brute will get negated. Actually, we can't even activate Brute. Because this is not once per turn, it's once... It's a soft once. Not a hard once. And the stupid thing is, it doesn't even say it in this text. Because this text copies the text of Infernoble Knight Emperor Charles, where this is Emperor Charles the Great. Yeah, so... Yeah, I guess that's game. I'm not even gonna entertain it any further. I mean, I'm sure that if they let it go through, like, on the first thing, but most people by now know that Dynamorphia is just something you stop on the fusion. It would have been really interesting to see what they would have done if I went Theresia first and then Unicorn or Fenrir after. Because that's the thing, like, if they pop the Theresia, I get to do things with the other cards. Oh! Talking about them. This hand is fine. I mean, it's not a Dynamorphia hand. But this is full combo for either one of the engines, so... It's not the end of the world. Ogre. Good God. Okay, talk about aggressive. Yeah, okay. Huh. So, anyway. Thank you for my free special summon. I suppose. Sure. Yeah, let's throw this into the bin. The funny part is, now it did become a Dynamorphia hand because Trust is live. But shh, nobody needs to know this. This is our secret, okay? This is our secret, chat. Don't tell anybody. No, I don't have to do it. I mean, I can keep the Unicorn on field, away from the field, I suppose. I mean, there is a chance that they do have something here, but we could go birds. Let's go and do this first. Then again, if they had a Vader, they would have used it. We can send this back, and this back. Keeping the Lacrima in grave. That does mean we make Desiree and Sequence into an Eknumdado. Because now we have a chance of getting it back. In case that they are destroying it in their turn. Let's go for Sequence. Making it target proof. Then we go Trust. They don't have anything, so we are guaranteed to set it, which is going to be a frenzy. Trust goes to grave, set Ferret Flames, pass. Again, this is a really solid board. And the only reason why, because they thought it was wise to hand trap me. I have to say, not a whole lot of people are running hand traps actually. Which is kind of interesting in a way. Okay, we have to go through the loops though. We have to go through the hoops, otherwise we do have a problem. Yeah, that's gonna add the Ankh. We will activate Unicorn here. And then we chain the Cantragina to it. It does mean they don't have any Ash or anything. Otherwise they could have, or Imperm, because they could have negated this. This, Cantragina. Make Rexham over there. And I know what they're playing, so I should take one of these away because that's what they're preparing for. This is actually really scary. The fact that they are playing this means they can make the bodies easily enough. This is also scary because they don't play. Oh, they do play Verte. Taking this away doesn't really do much. I think it's Verte. Yeah, it's Verte. I think it's Verte, and if it's not Verte, it should have been the Defender. The Jubel. But Verte has access to Red Eyes Fusion, which means that they get to make Dragoon for almost free. They already can make the Exodia Fusion. And the Exodia Fusion I'm not too afraid of, if I'm honest. As long as I keep Rexham on the field. Which may sound weird, but before the damage step. Okay, they have one of the pieces in hand. That's good to know. That means that they basically have one dead card. But yeah, no, before they get to do anything. See? This guy can gain attack, so... Okay, that's fine. Don't get Exodia, bro. We'll try. But yeah, before they go to the damage step, where that thing will gain its 8k attack, I could use Rexstorm to give it 1k attack, which means that it's now equal to my life points and then it can't activate anymore. So I have a way of stopping it. So this one is not that terrifying to me. The one that I am actually scared of is something like a Dragoon, because I don't really get to touch that guy. Apple would be annoying, but you know. And like I said, I think that Verte was something that I was scared of, because it's a low attack monster that can pay 2,000 and then basically become any fusion that they were playing. Including the Loving Defender. And that actually was scary. If they get the Jubel on field and then they go Verte into Super Poly, I just lose my entire field for no fucking reason. And they get a guy that burns me for, yes, while I'm on like, what, 1,000? So that's scary. But besides that, there wasn't a whole lot they were able to do, I feel. Oh well. Ugh. Ew. There was somebody in chat like a bit ago, closer to the start, and they did talk about a new format. I just didn't really look into it just yet because I don't know where to find the information about it. No more Link or Pendulum, and we make decks based on point systems. Okay, so I summon a Requiem and they quit. Sure, okay. I was just making a Desiree, man. What's the worst that could happen? What, you thought I was gonna make an Apo? I'm not. I don't even own an Apo. Ah, okay, so the video is on the Konami site. And on their YouTube channel. Okay, sure. Let's see, what time is it? 10:12. I mean, we do have a bit to go. I do have those packs, right? I mean, I need some fresh air in between all of those games. Let's see. I do! Yay! Okay, what do we have this time? Which bullshit can we pull out of these this time? Ooh. Decode Talker is not that horrible, I suppose. Gemnite Fusion, sure, I guess. All of the different fusions. That's not really anything all too important. Firewall Guardian is kind of cool. What else do we have? Ah, right. Nothing. Oh, I love it when it's nothing. Don't you guys love it when it's like literally nothing? Want to stretch your hands and warm up for the 1v1 clash before heading back? No. I'm just gonna open packs, then look for the video about the new format. And then I'm gonna go and see whatever the new format is about. Okay, well, I mean, I guess that we pulled 2 euros already. I suppose there's that. Whoa, they're both glossy. Oh my god. Yeah, okay, so far all of our SR packs turned out to be URs. And then we find Ruby. Sure. I mean, I can't lie. This is not bad. I'm not sure if we can dust these. But if we can, we have 10 UR dust each. Yay! More UR dust. I love UR dust. Okay. This is gonna fucking crash out on me in a second, but whatever. Oh my goodness! I found my own stream in my feed. Isn't that is oh. I love it. Okay, let's see. Where is Konami? Yeah. Official Yu-Gi-Oh! That's not what I'm looking for, guys. Konami. Like, is it actually on on the Konami YouTube or? the dual cap event garbage making you go second all the time. I mean, going second is annoying, I guess. I'd much rather go first, but you know. Are searchable on YouTube. Okay, well, I mean, I am given a name about what the format is called, so let's go. Genesis formats. Okay, I spelled it wrong because I forgot that it was with a Y. Okay, so we have a whole bunch of people talking about it, and then more people that talk about it, and more people that talk about it. Where is the actual video that is from Konami themselves? Okay, wait, hold on. I have to show you guys this. This is ridiculous. Hold on. Yeah, okay, here we go. Let me try to put it a little bit better in... Okay, I can't make this fit any better. Here, watch this. So I am looking for Genesis format. Okay? What do we get? We get new rules. We get a video of Jesse. We get a video of Joshua. We get a video of the Zeef. We get a video of this guy and this guy and these and these. Like, hello? Konami? What? And then we get a whole bunch of advertisements for Genesis. Like, okay. Well, I guess that's that. Isn't that amazing? Oh my god. Genesis format. Yeah. Okay. This looks to be an official page from Konami, so... I swear, you gotta love the fact that they're doing this kind of a thing the way that they're doing. Oh, I don't even get to go to this site because I have an ad blocker up. That's also nice. Okay. Let's see. Can I zoom in a bit? There we go. Okay, so the Genesis rules are simple. No Link monsters or Pendulum monsters are allowed. All other cards are allowed. The original field layout is used with no extra monster zones nor Pendulum zones. Okay. The standard Forbidden and Limited card list is not used. All those cards can be used except Link monsters and Pendulum monsters. Usual limit of 3 copies of each card still applies. Deck construction uses a point system. Some points are assigned a point value. Most cards cost 0 points. The total point cost of cards in your main deck, extra deck, and side deck combined exceed... Okay, so it's basically the same rules as you would have for Highlander. In Magic, there is a format called Australian Highlander or Canadian Highlander, and both of those formats work with point systems as well, in place of whatever the ban list would be normally. So as you can see here, for example, Abyss Dweller, which is on the ban list, is worth the full 100 points. So if you are running Abyss Dweller, you're not allowed to run any other point card. Which could be a real fucking problem, because if you are able to use Abyss Dweller properly, but also a Lure of Darkness, or Albion the Sanctifier Dragon, for example, then you much rather would run multiple point copies. Okay, so... Wow, okay, Protoss is full 100, Eschatos is full 100, Christia is a full 100, the World is 100, Anti-Spell is a full 100, Jesus Christ. Angel 07 and the band played on. Sight is 100. Is Sight 100? Yeah, it is. Dragoons. Astro Karibo is 3 points, okay. Assault Synchron is 5. Ash Blossom. Oh god, wait, that means that every single hand trap is most likely on this list at a certain point value. So if you want to play the full hand trap suite, you basically sacrifice your entire points for that hand trap suite. In other words, running 3 Ash Blossom is already 45 out of 100. Oh man. All the barrier statues are 60. Beatrice is 100. Okay. Ooh, Block Dragon is 40. Damn. Cartesia is 3. Blaster is 7. Oh my god, wait, that means that you are not able... You're not even able to properly play the new Dragon Ruler cards, because if they are all going to be 7 points, you're gonna run out of points. Because you usually play 3 copies of each. Which means that I'm now really curious what Grass is gonna be. Because if Grass is too many points, then Dragon Ruler is not something you can play. Expulsion and Fusion are both 33. Branded Lost is 66. Jesus Christ. Okay, somebody had it out for fucking Branded. They looked at their card list and went, do we want them to be able to play Branded? No. Fuck those Branded players. We don't need them in our new Genesis format. They can do without. Think about it. Branded Lost, 66. Branded Fusion, 33. That means that this together is already almost your entire point pool. Oh, cool. You are able to now run 1 Butterfly Dagger Elma and you're at your cap. That means you don't get to run Blazing Cartesia, which is 3 points. No, okay. Somebody was hating Branded with a passion. Druis Worm, 30. Magnum, 33. Serenair, 20. Called by, 20. Cardass, 40. Card of the Mice, 40. Card of Safe Return. Oh, that's a good card. That's a good card. 40. Sure. Catapult Turtle, 100. Okay. Centurion cards are on here. Okay. Chaos Angel is 20? Oh. Thanks for the sub. Happy to have you. Okay, so Chaos Angel is 20. 11 Year is 10. Oh my god, Chaos Ruler is 50. But Chaos Ruler is a really good card. But then again, Chaos Space is 40, so, you know. Cold Wave. 1 copy of Cold Wave is 100. Wait, hold on. I do need to check something first. Oh. Oh. The standard point cap is 100. but events can be run with any point cap. Or even a 0 point cap. In other words, all the cards on this list could become a ban list. It just depends on what your OTS is setting as a cap. Okay. That suddenly throws a whole lot of cards down the fucking drain. Okay, where were we? Chain Strike. Whoa, wait. Chain Strike is 50? Okay. Cold Wave, Quattle, Cosmic Blazar is 1. Creature Swap is 1. Crimson Dragon is 100. Oh, that's really funny. That means that the Centurion engine is not able to be combined with the Crimson Dragon anymore. That fixes Crimson Dragon, in my opinion. If all the 12s are on the list, then you suddenly are not able to play Crimson Dragon with it anymore. That's kind of funny. Cyber Infinity, sure. Cyberstein. Sorry, what? Cyberstein is 27. Okay. Kali Yuga. Kali Yuga is 77. Okay, sure. Caesar 20. But think about it. What made it that Caesar was so good again? Oh, right. The Fiendsmith engine. All the Fiendsmith cards are legal. Except for all the extra deck monsters. All the Link monsters are not legal. So half the Fiendsmith engine is dead. I could still see it do something. But it's not gonna be as good of an engine anymore. Looks like all the dangers are on there. Dark Hole is 5 points. 3 points. 3 points. Dark World Archives. Deception of the Sinful Spoils, 33. Well, I mean, you could run one copy, but still. Deck Lockdown is a full 100. Okay. Delinquent Duo is a full 100, but you are allowed to play it. That is already incredibly... Wow. Holy shit. Oh my... I see something that makes me very, very sad. Konami, who fucking hurt you? Who was it that hurted you so badly that you decided that Rexterm needed to be worth a full whopping 91 points? You're only allowed to run a single copy of Rexterm. One Rexterm. You are allowed to run 3 times intact. Which is good. Like, don't get me wrong. You still can play Dynamorphia the way that you normally would. But one Rexterm? Hello? I swear, who is it that went ahead and hurted you guys? Were you guys really that afraid that Rexterm was gonna take over if you took Pendulum and Link monsters away? I mean, I don't know about you guys, but Malulu is 5 points. Phimena, 20. Artelian, 10. Dominus Purge, 10. Impulse, 30. There is no way that Rexterm is worth a full 91 points. That's insane. Oh, Eclipse Wyvern. Eclipse Wyvern is 33 points. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Droll is 7. Why? Why is Droll 7? I swear. Why do we make Droll worth 7 points while Droll stops decks harder than Ash Blossom? Ash Blossom is 15. Effect Vader 7. Again, why? Ash Blossom is 15. What? I am not following this logic. Antis 7. I mean, sure, that makes sense. Winda 60. I can see why they decided to do that as well. E-Tally 40. Okay. I guess. Evenly 10. Sure. Extraisial 25. Uh-huh. Final Countdown. You are allowed to run 1 copy of Final Countdown. Take it or leave it. I would advise you to leave it. Because looking at this list, and we're going by alphabetical order, we haven't been to the T just yet. Which means that Trust and Talents most likely are on the list for at least 10 points each. At least. And I think that I'm lowballing it at that point. Fire Formation Tanky for 40. Oh, Jesus. Okenix 20. Kirin 10. Okay. This is also an interesting one. Robina for 33. Advent for 33. Magnificent Map for 33. Okay, so we're allowed to run 1 Robina, 1 Advent, and 1 Map. Okay. Flu is not playable. Foolish Burial for 33. We get to run triple Foolish Burial if we really want to. Forbidden Chalice is 5. Droplet 10. Droplet is 10, but Draw is 7. Okay, sure. Those are choices. Fossil Dick is 40. So we already decided that we are bringing Rexterm to fucking 91 points, which means that we can't even run Fossil Dick inside of our Dino deck. Okay. Okay, that basically makes Dynamorphia unplayable. Like, let's be honest. That almost instantly would make it unplayable because we can't search Arterisias anymore. Fossil Dyna is a full 100 though. That's an interesting one. Sure. That makes sense. What else do we have? Ghost Ogre is 5. But Ghost Mourner is 7. Giant Trunate, on the other hand, is 40. Because, you know. Oh, Ghost Sister and Spooky Dogwood, however, is 3. The fact that we are still making Ghost Sister any points anyway is interesting. So we're not going to play Branded with Nightmare. That's not going to happen because you can't run Branded Fusion if you're running Puppet Nightmare. That's an interesting one. What else do we have? Grand Entrance 33. Gozen Match 100. Gold Sarcophagus 10. Ooh, Graceful is 40. Ooh, that is interesting. Graceful on 40. So even just running 1 Graceful Charity could technically be a thing. That is not... That's nothing to laugh at because Ash is 15 points. So if your engine is costing you like multiple points, then there's a really high chance that you can't stop the Graceful. Okay, sure. I guess that draw is only 7 though. I mean, Quem is also 3 points. Feather Duster is 33, which makes sense, I suppose, because it's at 1 anyway. Feather Storm is 100. Seeing how they made Feather Storm 100 points does make me think that what I said earlier about the Trust and Talents, that actually is what they did. Because this card is banned, or should be banned anyway, because you can search it with Trust. Imperial Order 100. Ido full 100, okay. Ice Ryziel 20. Hold Red Dragon, Archfiend King Calamity is 1. Wait. Oh my fucking god. How much was... I might be able to play my old... Red Dragon Archfiend deck. The only thing that I can't run is the hand traps. Because I do need the bestials. No, I don't need the bestials. I didn't even run bestials in the version I was playing in the TCG. Oh, that is interesting. Also, Herald of Arclight. 50. Because, you know. Why the fuck not? Infernity Launcher 88. I mean, I get the feeling that some decks are just... They're just dead. You can't play them properly. Imperm 15. Instant Fusion 100. I mean, I'm not gonna go over all of them because that's gonna take too long and I did want to play more games, but... Lady Labyrinth of the Silver Castle is 33. Okay, well, this is what I mean. Like, most of the decks that you would play together are kind of neutralized because all of the good cards that you would, like, combine them for, they all are worth, like, 20 or 30-ish points. Also, this is really funny. Quakumeru Draco. 75. The reason why I say that's funny, that is the card that you use in Dragon Rulers to lock your opponent out of Light and Darks. Yeah, yourself as well, but you don't really play any, so it's fine. But that's really funny. Level Equalizer, Light and Darkness, Dragon Lord is 20. Lightning Storm 40. Jesus, okay. What else do we have? Magical Scientist 95. Isn't that the guy that, like, almost instantly causes people to OTK people? The Memento cards. Wait, hold on. No fucking way. Twin Dragon, 33. Bone Party, 33. Creation King, 33. That means that they limited Bone Party, Twin Dragon, and Creation King. Because you need to run at least Bone Party and Creation King. Twin Dragon is a card that you can play, but not everybody plays it, I believe. Oh, wait, actually, Maxi. Maxi is 50 points. 50 points is way too much for almost any deck to afford actually using it. Then there is Miscellaneous Saurus is 75 points. Here's the problem. Fossil Dick is 40, so you can't run Misk and Fossil Dick in the same deck. You can't run Misk in a deck that wants to search dinos as a dino protector. Oh, also you can't run Misk in a deck that runs Rexstorm. Because Rexstorm is 91 points. I really don't understand what they were going for with this. Fuwalos 7. Meowls 5. Perulia 10. Okay. But Maxi is 50. I mean, I kind of get it, but I also don't. Exterio is a full 100 points. Then we have all the numbers. Oh, here. Diablosis Mind Hacker, 85. That means that there's a good chance that you can play it with Kastira. But we will see, because I don't think we have had the K yet. Did we have the K yet? Ah, here. A Rise Heart. Never mind. You're not able to play it with shit. Unicorn 30. Fenrir 30. A Rise Heart 97. So, again, if you are playing a Rise Heart, you're not allowed to run Fenrir or Unicorn. That's so fucking weird. I don't know what to think of this, honestly. But they didn't touch the K9 engine. If you are running a deck that literally has 0 pointed cards inside of it, you can still run triple Azuna for a total of 60. 1 Ripper in your extra, which is 80, and 1 Lupus in your main. That's 85 points. Then you still have 15 points to spend on other cards. I don't understand where they were at with their head. Pot of Desire, 20. Pot of Greed, 30 points. But Pot of Prosperity is 40 points. So Prospe is seen as a better card than Pot of Greed in this case. But Pot of Greed is better than Pot of Desires. Which makes sense. But Prospe is seen as a better Pot of Greed. Sure. Power Sink Stone. Nobody thought that we would see Power Sink Stone at a 100 points, but here we are. Pre-prep. Oh no, wait, this is preparation, not pre-prep. Pre-prep is 10. Oh, if you are playing the field spell to search your Kastira cards, you're not allowed to run all that many Kastira cards. What the hell is this point list? Perla Rhino, so the good chance that if we are finding any of the Telement cards, that we are not even able to play Perla Rhino with them. Gamma is 15. Epsilon 7. Delta is 7. And Punisher is 20. I mean, I guess that if Link monsters are not a thing, then Punisher is harder to out, I suppose. Because the thing that you could have to out Psychic and Punisher is the Link 5 Goddess. So I guess there's that. Omega is 100. Okay. Interesting. Pearly, 15. Memory, 15. Pearlily, 10. Okay, so Pearly is playable, but not with anything else. Hand traps are out of the question. Quick Launch is 33. Okay. Raigeki is 7. All of the rank up magics. I don't care about the rank up magics, if I'm honest. Ras Disciple is whatever. Reasoning, sure. Red Reboot. Red Reboot, 50. Sure. Dragoon, 100. Oh my god, I swear this list is a fucking... Wait, hold on. Royal Decree. I'm gonna make sure that I see this correctly. Royal Decree is 10. But Royal Magical Library is a full 100 points. Wait, why is Library 100? That's a draw spell, right? Or the draw, yeah, it's a draw monster. Every time you activate a spell, you get a spell counter, take X amount of spell counters away, draw a card. Why is this 100 but Royal Decree 10? Are we that afraid of Exodia? Set rotation, 33. Self-destruct button, 100, but you're allowed to play it. Same for Secret Village, you're allowed to play it. It's gonna be all your fucking points, but you're allowed to play it. Sangan Summoning, 100. But Kaiman is 50. So you get to pick. Do you want to play... Do you actually want to play the entire Tenpai engine? Or just Kaiman? or just Summoning? Solemn. 7. Skill Drain is 100. Soul Drain is 100. Some of these choices, man. I swear. Summon Limit 100. Typhon 10. Super Poly 10. Substitute 60. I mean... Oh, yeah, here we go. If you want to play Hefness, Hefness alone, just one copy of Hefness will cost you a full 50 points. So you can play Tearlament with one Hefness, one Kid Koloss, and that's it. The rest of the names are all on the list, so, you know. Oh, you're also not allowed to basically play any field spell, because that's also too many points. And then we go to Tenpai. Tenpai Chundra. Let's see. 50 points. Ah, that doesn't fit within the budget. That's so sad. Oh, you want to play Genroku instead? Yeah, that's 25 points, those. So, you know, and without Chundra, you don't have any of your tuners. So you're kind of forced to play Chundra. You're kind of forced to play Genroku, because otherwise your deck is going to have consistency problems. So no Kaiman and... Okay, so your Pydra basically searches nothing. Terraforming, 33. Okay. Dead grass looks greener for 50. Yeah, sure. Black Goat, 10. Lubellion is 30. So if you want to play a playset of Lubellions, you're not allowed to run any of the targets that you can search with your playset of Lubellions. Because Druid's Worm was 35, Magnum was 30, and Sudden was 20. Baldric was 15 or something like that. So a playset Lubellion already makes it so your entire engine wouldn't work. I mean, I have to say, most of these points are really weird. Tidal, 7. Okay, so literally every Dragon Ruler is 7 points. Tikaboo. 100, obviously. Ah, here. Talents and Trust. Oh, wow. Trust is only 13. That's interesting. I was expecting Trust to be higher than that, but, I mean... The fact that Talents is 93 does not surprise me. I mean, come on. The Vanity cards are all at 100. Ferudras is 20. Shen is 20. Okay. Wow. Wanted is 33. Welcome Labyrinth is 33. Okay, yeah, no. I mean, honestly... Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go back to dueling because that list gave me a fucking headache. I wouldn't be... Wait, hold on. I haven't seen any of the Archmage cards, for example, so... That entire new archetype, or like that entire new format is gonna be so heavily focused on new archetypes. I didn't see Archmage. I didn't see Yummy. Oh wait, you can't even play Yummy because that requires you to have links. I did see Draco Till though. And I saw K9. Interesting. So, all the big, like the big famous decks are hit. And all the problem cards that they are aware that will be problem cards have been hit as well. Like, say the Dragon Rulers, the Trust Talents, the Board Breakers, Branded. I mean, I swear, Branded is unplayable. It's interesting. I'm not sure what to think of it. I guess I will have to see what it's gonna look like. I don't know. I mean, the fact that Max C is legal, in quotation marks, I suppose, but still. I don't know. Hard to say if it's a good or a bad thing. Because I have seen like 505 cards that all have a point value appointed, but most of them are there for a pretty like decent reason in a way. Also, we're against True Draco. I don't know how to play against this deck, if I'm honest. This could be rough. I guess we're gonna go Fossil Dig for the one Misk. You could take one through from your deck and either activate it or add it to your hand. And we are chaining, lose one turn. Ah. Okay. I see. The turn it was special summoned. While a monster is face up on the field, negate its effects during the turn that monster was special summoned. Okay. Well, this isn't special summoned. Normal summon Theresia. Do you have a negate? Is this a negate? This is a negate because he wasn't tribute summoned. I mean, this is a continuous effect, so Misk doesn't even protect against it. Well, that's shitty. Yeah. I mean, I can set the alert and intact. I guess that there's that. If they do activate a monster effect, then at least we have Theresia. But I am not really certain that they are gonna activate any monster effect, if I'm honest. I think that we have met our match, because both those traps are really annoying for us to deal with here. I mean, we can protect against that. That is an activated effect. And we can negate this. Which also immediately protects our life points, so that's nice. Because now we're gonna take 2000 when they are kicking into Theresia. Which means that we can bring her back now. Yeah, I get it. You get to search something. Whoop-de-whoop-de-doo. I mean, the true Dracos were not really touched on that point list, though. Discard a sand. Destroy. You cannot activate the following in the same chain. Monster face up. I mean, sure. I mean, that effect is going to be negated by the trap. Then this is going to be turned to defense, which is fine. They get to special, okay. That's negated. Right. We find another one. Okay. Wait a minute. Can you out this? This might actually be a pretty interesting thing to do. Any responses? Whoa! Okay. Well, there you go. They had it out. Well, fuck. Did not expect them to have a fucking Solemn. Good God. Yeah, that is really fucking terrifying. I am not in the mood to figure out how to win versus this True Draco deck. Get out of here. Bye. Okay. Let's try that again, shall we? It's not really our day, huh? Oh, okay. I see how it is. You can go first. Don't mind if I do. Please throw me a draw. No, no draw? Okay. Well, in that case... Whee! I mean, like I said, this is not bad. If they do have an Ash Blossom here, it is pretty interesting. Oh, that's really nasty, I'm not gonna lie. I guess I am gonna go for the main here. They don't have anything, sure. You're not gonna draw from this one though, so I guess there's that. You're gonna draw one card from the Rexstorm that's coming after this. And that's about it. I guess that's good enough. That does mean I'm not like straight up playing into more draw, so I guess that's not too bad. Oh my fucking god, I hate everything. Super poly, yep. You know what the stupid thing is? I was actually considering using the Theresia on field so that they didn't have a proper super poly or whatever. Oh, that is so fucking lame. Yeah, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, you know what? I want this in the grave. Sure, why not? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're on 6 now, I think. Kind of annoying that this thing doesn't tell, but you know. Versus Memento, it's actually not bad to go for your finished. But we didn't have any moment where we could go for the intact, so you know. That means you die to a bird. Bird is the word. How many gems are we on now? We're actually close. I mean, we're like what? 320 away? 317? But I guess that we'll have to wait for tomorrow. I'm gonna go and end the stream here. Thank you all so much for watching. If you like the stream, don't forget to like and subscribe. Helps me out quite a bit, especially with the motivation of continuing with streaming and whatnot. If you want to know when I'm gonna be live, do feel free to join the Discord server. I do have the schedule up on there, so that's the place to be if you want to stay up to date. I'm gonna be here again tomorrow though. Same time, same place, same game, most likely. Because I do kind of want to get the last bit of gems. We might have to switch our deck up a little bit because, as you could see, we are facing off versus some decks that absolutely just wreck us. So maybe we are gonna build the going second deck again with Raigeki, Lightning Storm and whatnot. But we will see. That's for tomorrow. Again, thank you all very much for watching. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. And I hope to see you all again in the next one. Peace.